Welcome back to PSC's Tech Byte. Today we wrap up the topic about extending Azure Active Directory using Microsoft Graph. And I want to discuss with you what is the best options, considering that we have multiple options like the extension attributes, the directory extensions, the open extensions and the schema extensions. So you might be wondering what is the best one. And well, actually the answer is it depends. And in fact, in order to better understand what the answer could be, let me switch to a table and let me explain you through a matrix what we can do with every single option that we have at our hands. First of all, thinking about the supported resources, as you can see, the extension attributes are really limited to users and devices, while the directory extensions, the open extension and the schema extensions are widely supported. And for example, you can use them for users, groups, applications, devices, and so on and so forth. Thinking about the strongly typed support, again, the extension attributes do not support strongly typed values, while the directory extensions and the schema extensions do support fully typed properties. If we think about filtering capabilities, well, you can do filtering almost with every extension option except with open extensions. All of them can be managed via Microsoft Graph, and eventually the extension attributes can be also managed using the Exchange Admin Center, which is not really useful when you are a developer and you want to create a developer solution, but still good to know. If you want to consider synchronizing data from on-premises, well, using Azure AD Connect, you can synchronize data for extension attributes and directory attributes, while you can't do that for the open extensions and for the schema extensions. If you want to create dynamic membership rules for groups in your Active Directory, you can rely on extension attributes and directory extensions, and you cannot rely on open and schema extensions. And again, if you think about how you can use those extension properties, well, if you use the extension attributes and the directory extensions, you can use them in claims inside the token describing your users. Last but not least, all of them are available in Azure Active Directory B2C, which makes them really interesting also in scenarios where you want to integrate with external directory systems. From a limit point of view, well, indeed, the extension attributes are limited to 15 properties, no more than that. The directory extensions are limited to 100 extensions per resource, while when we talk about open extensions, the limits are mainly about the application that you are using to apply those extensions, and which makes it more interesting because your extensions will be dedicated and isolated to your specific application. And for the schema extensions, you have a maximum number of 5 definitions for every application, so it is a bit limited, but still you can do quite some stuff if you need to extend with a fully typed model your entities. So, just to try to find an answer to the question what is the best options, as I said, the best option is not just one, but it really depends on what you want to do. And for example, if you don't need to have fully typed values, in my opinion, the open extensions are a really good option. But if you are looking for a fully typed value to extend your resources in Azure Active Directory, and you are not an ISV, my suggestion is to go for the directory extensions. On the contrary, if you are an ISV willing to sell your solution to multiple customers, in my opinion and my advice is to think about using the schema extensions. So, as I said, it really depends on what you want to do and what you really need, but at least now you have a clear understanding of what the options are. So, like always, thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it interesting, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you next week. And remember, subscribe to this channel. Thank you.